Let's bring in the Vice President, Nigerian-Irish Business Association, Aliyu Audu. Thank you for joining us on TVC News at 7. Well, it's like confusion and protests trailing the Naira redesign policy. And now we have some state governments stepping in to declare these old notes legal tender in order to calm frayed nerves within their domain. What is your take on all of this happening?
Thank you very much, Ambassador. Right from the beginning, we've said that this policy is a wrong policy, is a misplaced priority, is going to drive Nigerians into anarchy, is going to, put the economy into trouble. And that's exactly what we're saying. You don't implement a policy that you're supposed to use a year to implement and force people to implement it within 2 months. You're going to cause chaos. And as a matter of fact, the supply side economics of it, the CBN does not even have enough new notes to circulate, and it takes about 12 months to print them. So the question is, why are you putting Nigerians through this? As you can see, a lot of places are burning. Nigeria is burning. Why? So it's very sad. There's nothing much I can say, but it's very, very sad.
So the intervention by state governors, including Lagos, Kaduna, Kano, saying that they are going to discipline businesses and organizations that refuse to collect the old notes. Do you think this is strong enough to actually help the situation?
Well, I think the state governors are doing their best because I believe the Supreme Court of the land is the highest court. And whatever the Supreme Court says, as in any other country, we should all obey it. So the governors are trying to address the hardship faced by Nigerians. As you can see, there's anarchy. People in Lagos, people are burning banks. In Benin, people are burning banks. In Delta, people are burning. This all happened yesterday. So no governor is going to sit down and watch their state burn helplessly. And Nigerians are gnashing their teeth. So what these governors are trying to do is to look for a solution, profile a solution to help ease this economic hardship. Cash is the bloodline of the economy. People need cash to be able to transact. We are not such a developed economy. We have a lot of rural areas that people rely on cash. So without this, people cannot eat. We've had a situation where people go to the banks naked, try to burn themselves. This is desperation.
Indeed, Mr. Audu.
And what the governments are trying to do is try to ease the problems, the situation that Nigerians have found themselves.
And if you look at it, Mr. Audu, it would even seem, if you can hear me, please, it would even seem that some of these state governors are, do I say going against now the directive of the president? Because what he said in his broadcast on Thursday was that only the old 200 Naira notes should coexist with the new notes. And so it's just like a whole state of confusion, and people are trying to decide on whose side they should stay.
Well,
Vice President of the Nigerian-Irish Business Association, Aliyu Audu, for us there.
As I said from the...
Thank you very much for talking to us on TVC News at 7.